How's it going, guys? We are back with another video here, and this video is going to tell you guys kind of the ways to make X Factor cards, if you want to do it. I'm not going to be super into making these X Factor cards, but there are some other ways to do it that obviously you don't need 82 plus overall cards for. So make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe if you're not already, and let's hop into the video right now. So basically, guys, we all know the X Factors are at now, and I know a lot of people are, not too happy or, that interested in paying the price for it, which, totally I get it. But one thing I will say is that there are other ways that you can actually get these cards, more reasonable. So basically, if you guys didn't know, if you go to the X Factor sets here, and you go to Series 2, there is a reroll section here. Now, you can reroll any X Factor in this. So this can include any of the Series 1 X Factors. So say you have, extra cards such as, Pedersen, Heischer, Nobels, any of those cards, right? You can use that in these sets and then put them in there. And then, of course, that, gets you, yes, it's going to cost you a little bit more than just trading in 22 82 pluses. However, if you don't have a ton of 82 pluses, there is other ways to do it. So another way that you can get, just regular X Factors, if you do the other X Factor sets, for example. So say for, this Series 1, you have a bunch of 75 pluses, 75 to like, I don't know, 81 plus. You can trade these in here and get Series 1 players. And of course, you can trade those Series 1 players in for rerolls. And of course, that is, a little bit of another way you can do it. And, it's a little bit, probably going to end up paying a little bit more than maybe 82 pluses are right away. But if you don't have the coins and you don't have the 82 pluses, well, there's simply no other way to actually get a captain. Now, I'm going to say right now, I don't think it's worth making the Barkov. And the reason why I say that is because to me, it's just the cost is going to be ridiculous for a card that I just feel like, yeah, it has a free AP. You just got to think that there's future cards that are coming out that will be better. Unfortunately, that's just the truth, and that's how I feel, at least. So that's my fear right there with making the Barkov. However, making at least a captain is not the worst idea. Say you want the Crosby, the Draisaitl, someone like that, or Makar if you don't have his team of the year as well, or Bedard if you're a Blackhawks fan. I think that's a decent idea. Now, what I will say is I need to mention this as well, guys. I mentioned in my video yesterday that you only get one of these captains back bound. The reason why I said that is because it just says Captain Choice Pack. It doesn't say you get to keep two like the other one, but you actually do get to keep two here, which is very important to know as well if you actually do plan to make the Barkov set. But you do get to keep two of these captains, thankfully, because that would have been a pretty big L if you couldn't keep them. This, guys, you also can make X Factors and trade them in through the PWHL. So for example, guys, if you have 22, 78 pluses, you can trade those in and get X Factor cards. And guess what, guys? You can use those as rerolls. Now, again, it's going to be expensive for sure. Like you're not think about it like this. You got to treat it. You got to make this 3 times to get one, right? One of the Series 2 X Factors, which, like I said, it's quite expensive, but this is another way to do it if you're really that interested in doing it, right? And the other thing that's going to suck is it's going to take so long to actually complete all these sets. I mean, it's tedious, right? With the animations, we all know it's very tedious. And another thing, though, if you guys did not know, if you actually want to get 82 pluses, what you can do is go to the Team of the Week sets here, guys, and you go to the exchange sets, and you go right here to the 83 Team of the Week set. If you trade in 80 pluses, you can make 83 Team of the Weeks, guys. And then, of course, you can use those 83 Team of the Weeks, as 82 pluses as well. So, say you have your 80s and you're like, well, I don't really know what to do with it. Then you can use that and trade that in for, I mean, it's expensive. You know what I mean? It's going to be expensive regardless. I mean, that's how all the X Factors are, but those are just like some different, like, I guess, loopholes or ways to actually get cards required to make the X Factor cards, all right? I mean, like I said, it's quite expensive for sure. But I have my rankings video out as well on the best X Factor captains probably later on today, so be on the lookout for that. But for me, I don't personally think I'm going to really be going for any of these cards. Maybe Draisaitl if I actually end up getting some X Factors. Say, like, maybe they give a few in, like, Wild Card or something like that. Like, that would be nice. I think if they really wanted to, EA would be very nice if they decided, hey, you know, Wild Card this week, you know, such as right here, as you can see, they put a team builder, you know, team builder cards right here, 83s. You know, it'd be nice if they put a couple series, you know, series two ones in here, because, you know, I mean, listen, that just helps people out a little bit. You're not giving a full captain away for free, or, you know, making it easy, right? I mean, which, you know, I don't see why they couldn't do that. And also, guys, I mean, you literally do get one for free if you do the moments, right? So, of course, something that you definitely should do. I definitely will do it at some point here. I'm not in a rush. There's no time or anything like that. But if you do all these moments, of course, you do end up getting a Series 2 player choice, untradeable. And honestly, some of those cards are not too bad. Like, if you're really, like, newer to the game, right? Like, you can actually use some of those cards temporarily as you work on one of the captain cards. So that's something to keep in mind as well. But in general, the X Factor cards, I mean, I'm happy they came out. I mean, I really am, but I'm not sure how you guys feel about, you know, making them, or what your feelings truly are on all of them. So definitely let me know in the comment section down below. But those are just some other ways to kind of go around making the X Factors. It's not only 82 pluses, of course. There is other ways, as I showed you there. In theory, you could also use XP collectibles to make 82 pluses, right? I mean, that's not a horrible idea either. You trade in 2 collectibles here, you get 82 pluses, right? I mean, you can use 82s, of course. And you could also use, you know, you could even do the 81 plus, I guess, in theory. But I mean, you know, that's kind of like what's really different. You might as well do the 82 plus at that point, or you only get to keep 1 anyways. So, of course, the bound back you're not going to do anything with, because you can't use that in sets. But that's just another way, I guess, is through that as well. And of course, there's other, like, you know, moments as well. You can kind of get 82 overalls in, right? I mean, think about it like this, guys. I mean, if you haven't played some, like, through some moments, you can get 82s just from there as well. I mean, think of it like this. I mean, you got, for example, where is it at? The Sharpshooters event. I don't know why it's all the way back there. You get 82s here. You get 82 there. You got 82. I mean, 84, 82. Like, you get a bunch of 82s here just from doing very easy moments as well. And I'm believing in the same thing. Probably the 4 nations are probably at 82, 84, 84, 86, 82, 84, 86, 80. Yeah, I mean, the point is, guys, I mean, wow, I didn't even see this. Wait, they gave more 86s here. I didn't even realize that. Interesting. I must have, like, missed that, but the point is, you can get 82s, so through a lot of these moments, if you never did them, more 82s, you know, 82, 82, 82. Like, I'm not saying these are, like, significant amount of 82s, but I mean, little by little, right? If you want to go at your own pace and, you know, get your 82s and work towards one of those cards there, I mean, that could be pretty crucial, right? So, you know, just something to keep in mind, of course, as just extra ways to get the cards required for the X Factor cards. So right now, like I said, I'm not really focusing on making any of them, but certainly, you know, in the near future, I'll probably end up with one, as long as EA kind of gives us, like, you know, moments, or, you know, more moments. And I really feel like they should give objectives for stuff like this. Like, when they released the PWHL X Factors, like, there should have been, well, then they did actually release objectives for it. But, like, and, like, when they released, like, the new fantasy objective, like, to me, that's something they should have been prioritizing, like, giving objectives. Give us objectives, moments, right? Like, that's something that I think should be, you know, a thing, right? I mean, that's just how it feels. But that's really, that's pretty much all I got for now, guys. But hopefully this helps some of you out. If you guys did enjoy this video, if you did, please make sure you leave a like. Subscribe if you have not already. Follow me on Twitch, Henreek. I'm live there every single day. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and Henreek3es, and I'll see you in the next video.